Welcome to our review of the HTC One S, one of HTC's 3 newest phones in their One series. The device dimensions are 131 by 65 millimeters, and the device itself is about 7.95 millimeters thick. Here's a quick visual comparison versus the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, and you can see the thickness of both devices side by side. At only 122 grams, the device is very lightweight, and as shown here, its durable construction eliminates any concaves or bends thanks to a specially constructed aluminum casing. With the patented micro-arch oxidation material, it retains its dark black color and is very sturdy. If you have a look on the right side of the device, you'll see the standard volume rocker. On the bottom, right side, you'll see a tiny hole for the microphone, and if you have a look on the left, you'll find a standard micro USB slot. If you flip it over to the top of the device, you'll find the standard 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Now what's especially noticeable is that the speaker no longer has a separate construction piece, as holes have now been drilled directly into the device to ensure even more stability and better sound. The material of the device has a big advantage of being smudge and scratch proof. As you can see here, any small scratch can be very easily wiped away with a towel or with a cloth. On the downside, the back panel of the device cannot be removed, meaning that you cannot buy a second battery and that there is no expandable memory or SD card slot. Hardware-wise, the device certainly is on par and above many other dual-core devices. The phone sports a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, along with 1 GB of RAM, and is also having 16 gigs internal memory, which unfortunately cannot be expanded via microSD. However, with the phone, you will receive 25 gigs of Dropbox storage free for 2 years. How you feel about the internal memory of the device will pretty much boil down to personal preference. In terms of software, the device comes out of the box with Sense 4.0, their newest version of Ice Cream Sandwich. In quadrant benchmark tests, the device came in at a very impressive 5,089, which was well above the Samsung Galaxy Nexus and Samsung Galaxy Tablet. Its Antutu benchmark scores were just as impressive, with the only thing scoring higher being NVIDIA Tegra 3 quad-core devices. The impressive benchmark tests are very easy to see in everyday use. In tests we ran, we found little to no lag, extremely fluent gameplay, and even when using features such as live photo rendering effects, lag-free performance. With a beautiful 4-inch AMOLED display, you'll have plenty of room to navigate around your home screens, and this is certainly one of the most impressive displays we have ever reviewed in terms of color and picture quality. One of the true highlights of the HTC One S is its camera. The device boasts a VGA front-facing camera for video calling and an 8-megapixel back camera with LED flash and 5 adjustable intensity levels. It also contains an integrated BSI sensor that allows you to take optimal photos even in low lighting conditions. As shown here, it easily bests the Samsung Galaxy Nexus camera when it comes to low light conditions and conditions in general. HTC has done a lot to enhance picture quality in this new device, even going as far as to invent their own chip to enable sharper picture resolution. This particular lens from this camera also allows a lot more light to come through when compared to phones with similar specs. In terms of software, they have also developed a lot, allowing you to take pictures at the same time while also capturing video in 1080p. Up until now, this is the first Android phone that we've ever seen that has this particular function. Real-time photo effects are also integrated into the camera and work surprisingly well, giving you the option to take live photos with effects while shooting video. A 1650 milliamp battery is included in the device, which seemed fine in the initial testing, but will need to be monitored more in day-to-day use to see how effective it is. When it comes to the pros of the HTC One S, there are certainly many, but the standout qualities would have to be the camera, the high-quality processing, and the exceptional performance overall. In terms of cons for the device, there are naturally a few. The biggest being, for me, the non-removable battery, no expandable memory or micro SD slot, along with the price of the device. If none of those things turn you off, we can highly recommend this newest addition to the HTC One line.